Hello dear ones, this is Maria from the Awakening Path. Today I'd like to talk to you about Anunnaki. Who were the Anunnaki? And why should you care about the Anunnaki? Well, the Anunnaki played a major role in our Earth's evolution. The information I'm going to give you today is mostly based on the book Our Cosmic Origin by Ismael Perez. So, what Anunnaki means? Anunnaki means children of Anu. And who was Anu? I believe he's still alive. Anu is a humanoid, Lyrian, Pleiadian, Syrian, not sure which one or all of them. He was the commander-in-chief of the patrol planet Nibiru, and he worked with the Galactic Federation of Worlds. Nibiru was considered the Watchers, the guardians of the planet Earth. And in many times in our history, Nibiru intervened, receiving orders of the Galactic Federation of Worlds. And one time that they intervened was when Tiamat became Earth. By that time, they rescued all the beings that were sided with in the side of the light, including some of the reptilians that sided the light. But later on, those reptilians started to rebel. To make peace again, Anu decided to marry reptilian queen, Drumming. And from that union, they had Enki. And later on, Enki, with another reptilian, they have Marduk. You want to remember that name, Marduk. Marduk was really the bad guy, let's say, the dark player in our Earth's history. And he is considered the incarnation of Satan. So, but Anu, he also had other kids, and one of those other kids was Enlil. And Enlil's mother was another humanoid. And Enlil, he married one of the Atlanteans that still had the pure DNA, the DNA that was seeded, the 12 strands of DNA with God gene. His wife had the pure DNA, and from his bloodline, we had Enoch, Noah, Abraham, David, Solomon, Joseph, Jesus, Mary of Magdalene, and many others. And about 2 million years ago, the reptilians started to infiltrate the solar system through Mars, and they established themselves in a planet called Maldak. And from that planet, they succeed in exterminate almost all humanoid lives on the solar system, including the first seeding of Earth on the land of Mu. When the Nibiru came about the solar system from his 3,600 years orbit, he came just in time, and he didn't waste any time. He beamed and destroyed Maldak. But it turned out Maldak had a lot of nuclear weapons. With its destruction, the radiation destroyed the atmosphere of Mars, and it's also damaged the atmosphere of Nibiru. They still were able to live in Nibiru, but they realized the damage was decreasing their lifespan. So they're looking for a solution. And about 450,000 years ago, they came to Earth searching for gold. They figured out that gold, they would be able to repair the atmosphere of Nibiru with gold. So they came to Earth to search for gold, and they found gold here. So they established themselves. I made a video about the Anunnaki that I explain in more detail where they went, what they did there. On that video, I said that Anu was the first hybrid, but I'm telling you now that he was not a hybrid. He was humanoid. He was just humanoid. He was not a hybrid. And the first hybrid was Enki, and then his bloodline. So when they came to Earth, they established themselves. They created the Enki created the another version of humans with the monkey DNA, and also they have the Pleiadian, the 12 strands of DNA, plus the Anunnaki DNA. And the about Marduk also came with them. Marduk was there already. So about 30,000 years ago, Marduk decided he wanted to rule the whole world. He wanted to create the new world order. Have you heard about that? New world order? They have been trying to do that since 30,000 years ago. Thanks God they didn't succeed, and they will not succeed at this time. But at that time, Marduk was already sided with the dark forces outside the solar system, with the reptilians and greys, and they were able to take over Atlantis. And from Atlantis, they destroyed Lemurian, and their idea was to take over the planet Earth, and then the solar system, and then the Pleiadians, and then the whole galaxy. But it wasn't really time for Marduk, for the dark forces, because Earth was about to enter the Forum Belt, to enter the golden age of Leo. So Nibiru came in orbit of our solar system just in time to redirect the asteroid that's supposed to fall over the colony of Yu, where is China today, and instead it fell over Atlantis, sank in Atlantis. And Marduk, the dark force, they just flee through spaceship, and then they return and they try to take over Earth many times, but the force of light always stopping them. The golden age of Leo actually became the golden age of Egypt. The people that ruled that time were the Atlanteans that went underground, and the main figures was Isis and Osiris. And Marduk constantly trying to take over Earth, to take control of Earth, until the age of Iris, that's the age of the god of war. So it was really his time, and he succeeded to take over the control of Earth through the Babylonians, and also he was able to take the control of Nibiru. He was able to remove his grandfather and establish himself as the commander-in-chief of Nibiru, and at the same time controlling the affairs on Earth. And he left his descendants here to do the dirty job. But I'm glad to say that in 1999, Marduk lose control of Nibiru. He was destituted from the command of Nibiru. And the beautiful part is, remember that he was demigod. He had the humanoid DNA plus the reptilian DNA. He was a fourth dimensional being, and he was downgraded to use only 10% of his DNA. How interesting is that? That's what they did when they created the other human race to enslave. So there is a lot to talk about the Anunnakis, because they really infiltrate each each event in our Earth's evolution. They were all the bad part. They was always behind that. And I'm gonna, now that I finish reading our cosmic origin, I will give another overview about the Earth's evolution, and I will complete what I finish. If you want to know about all the other events, just click on the link below that will take you to the playlist of the Earth's evolution. And if you enjoy my videos, consider subscribing, sharing, leave your comments, your questions. And I do love each one of you. Let's enlighten the world with our emotional intelligence, with our knowledge, and we are here to enjoy the golden age of Aquarius that's about to come. The light already won, and I truly believe in that. Much love and light to you.